Well, it was around 72 or 73 that the town of New Gloucester had what they called a field day at Memorial School, and the community members and families would go and participate in activities, you know, family day. And the fire department was tasked or volunteered to put on a barbecue, to which the pits and everything were put up on in the existing playground today, down amongst the pines.
Yeah.
That's where these pits came from. Not these, but ones like them. And that's where the racks came in and the pits. They all threw this together. They got the chicken, and they had a blue tarp, and behind the blue tarp is where the sauce was made. And I know, I watched them do it. I was a little boy, and you know, when you're a little kid and you watch the firemen, you ride around what they're doing on a bicycle, then you can see quite a bit and they don't see what you're doing. So I was 11 years old at the time, so I've carried this, not carried it, but never forgot it. And I was able to get the recipe, somewhat of a recipe, written on paper, and every year we try to use that same recipe.
So who concocted that first recipe?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't believe that there are, well, yeah, actually, Roger Lavasser is part of the original crew that I believe was down there that day. And he probably knows what's in it, but he would probably give you the I can't remember thing, because it was, he was like in his 20s when all the senior guys were there and making all this happen. And most of those folks are out of town now. They've moved and, you know, moved on. And then Dr. Bartlett got involved with it more, and it just kept going and going and going. We had quite a few fire department, house fire department parties at the Bartletts up by the pond, to which we would break this out and do the same thing. And,
That's very cool.
only it was private then. But that's where it all started. It was more of a private thing, and then it turned into a fundraiser over the years. We just
So when did you make that shift to?
don't know.
So how long have you been part of the fire department, other than being an 11-year-old kid, kind of?
I started in 1978 when I was 17. Hi.
I need some warm chicken.
You can have this warm chicken.